Hello, children. In the last class, we finished with the forms of money. Now we are going to talk about the functions of money. Now, under the functions of money, we have the primary functions and the secondary functions or the subsidiary functions. Under primary functions, we have medium of exchange. So yes, money is considered as a medium of exchange. Like in the barter system, we had no medium of exchange because of which commodities were used as an exchanged thing. If you needed something, you had to exchange your commodity with the commodity of the other person. But then money is considered as a medium of exchange. Now, when you go and buy something, you don't have to give anything in return, but then you have to pay for that particular commodity. So money is considered as a medium of exchange. Then we have medium of value or unit of value. In the barter system, it was very difficult to measure the value of the commodity. For example, if you had to exchange 1 kg of wheat with one pair of shoes, right? So you wouldn't know if you were doing the right transaction. But then here under money, yes, of course, it's very easy to know the value, okay, or per unit. So it's also considered as a medium of value or unit of value. Then under secondary functions or subsidiary functions, first one is standard of deferred payments. Deferred is considered to be the future transactions or the future payments. So money is used as a standard of deferred payments because if you are doing a transaction today, then you can make the payment in the future through checks, right? So that is the reason we also have the payment through checks, through post-dated checks, wherein you have a transaction today and you can do the payment in the future. But that was not possible in the barter system. Then store of value, yes, money can be stored. Okay, we all have bank accounts and then you store the money and then you earn interest on that. So yes, money can be stored, whereas in barter system, especially when it was related to perishable commodities, it was very difficult for us to store the perishable commodities because they would get spoiled. Then transfer of value, yes, money can be transferred from one particular person to another. Money can also be used for banking transactions wherein you transfer the money from one particular bank account to the other. So it is also considered as a transfer of value. Then the next what we have is the money supply. The total stock of money circulating in an economy is the money supply. The circulating money involves the currency, printed notes, money in the deposit accounts, and in the form of other liquid assets. Monetary policy of a country is concerned with the supply of money. Whatever the monetary policies are made by the RBI, okay, it definitely depends on the supply of money in the economy. In India, there are four alternatives measures of money supply, popularly known as M1, M2, M3, and M4 measurement of money supply. So in your particular syllabus, you just have M1 measurement of money. But before that, we have an important note, which is it is important to note that supply of money does not include the stock of money held by the government and the stock of money held by the banking system of a country. And why? Because they are the suppliers of money. So the suppliers of money, whatever the amount of money they hold, that cannot be considered as a supply of money. So anything which is held by the government and anything which is held by the banking system of a country cannot be considered under the supply of money in the economy. Then what does M1 measurement of money supply contain? Measurement of money supply under M1 has C, which is currency held by the public, coins as well as the paper notes. Whatever the coins and paper notes we hold, that comes under the currency held by the public. DD is the demand deposits of the people with the commercial banks. All the demand deposits like the savings account and the current account where we are free to withdraw our money. All the demand deposits of the people with the commercial banks will come under M1 measurement of money supply. Then OD is other deposits, which include the demand deposits with the RBI of public financial institutions like NABARD. So if NABARD has any demand deposit, okay, with the RBI, that will come under M1 measurement of money supply. Under OD, we also have demand deposits with RBI of foreign central banks and of the foreign governments. So if foreign governments and foreign central banks, again, if they have any demand deposits with the RBI, that would come under M1 measurement of money supply. The third category under OD would be demand deposits of international financial institutions like IMF, that is International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank. So anything again related to IMF and the World Bank with the demand deposits with the RBI would come under OD, that is other deposits. Note, OD does not include deposits of the government and country's banking system with the RBI. So as we know that the M1 measurement of money supply, as I mentioned here, it does not include anything related to the government and the banking system. So other deposits will not include the deposits of the country's banking system and of the government, because that does not come under the category of money supply. Then who are the suppliers of money? As discussed earlier, it is the central bank of the country, which is the RBI, the commercial banks, and the government. Now, RBI is the principal supplier of money. RBI maintains a minimum reserve of 200 crores in the form of gold and foreign securities. Out of this reserve, value of gold must be 115. So the rest 85 would be the foreign securities. Commercial banks cannot issue notes and coins, yet they are the suppliers of money as they create money by way of demand deposits. So commercial banks, they create money, the creation of credit and the money creation that we study in the next chapter, that is the banking chapter. Money created by commercial banks by way of demand deposits is called the bank money. Government, as we know, is the third source of money supply in India. The Ministry of Finance issues 1 rupee notes and coins of all denominations. So here, many people get confused when we say that RBI has the principal authority of issuing the money. Apart from that, the Ministry of Finance also has the authority of issuing 1 rupee notes and coins of all denominations. So the central bank, the commercial banks, and the government, they are considered as the suppliers of money in the economy. Then these are some important terms. Gross demand deposits, it includes the interbanking claims. Net demand deposits do not include the interbanking claims. That is the part of money supply. Term deposits, they are for a fixed period of time, like the fixed deposits, like the FDs, what the people have it in the bank accounts. Demand deposits will be savings account and current account, where you totally have the liberty to withdraw the money from your accounts. So this is it for this particular chapter, children. We shall start with the banking chapter in the next class. Thank you.